Borderlands show channel behind the scenes.
I mean, you could always check what part you uploaded last on YouTube, like I did. Because I don't stream like 18 different things. Not that that's a bad thing. Saying variety is pretty good.
Borderlands behind the scenes.
Okay, you gotta send me an invite.
Can I sign in first? Can I get Twitch loaded first?
Okay, sorry, I didn't know you weren't in the game yet.
Well, maybe if you got in the moderation station rather than being lazy.
I was in the moderation station. I just wasn't paying attention right away because I was waiting for an invite.
The stream, this is what I put up with.
Look, if you're gonna be a half-alum about this, I'm just gonna go and take another nap.
Just go.
My lord, who pissed in your Cheerios?
You know it can't be a stream without getting him in here. You know that, right?
Who? Oh. Oh, double O. The big O. All the O's. I exist! What's up, you bitches?
This is my life.
And yes, my audio was included.
Oh, why is this my
That's my
life?
buddy!
Oh my god.
Twins so much. They con the bandits of Pandora with promises
Did you
of
read
death
what I said?
cards,
Alright, I'm
meat
doing this for
storms,
you
and
too,
blood
brother.
saunas. Good stuff, right?
Like,
You
and
my clan
I
felt
said my
like
night is wonderful because I had a whole
I've never
supreme
seen the
pizza to
Goons
myself, 5
They
pierogies,
must
and
be the
pizza
most
rolls.
terrifying, bloodthirsty psychopaths Pandora's
Badass.
ever seen.
I was
My clan
hungry,
only accepted me as a
motherfucker.
leader
Shut up.
after I killed a guy with just my abs. So imagine
Thought you were
what
on a
it takes to
diet.
unite all the
Hey,
clans
hey,
together.
fuck you. I'm down to
You'd need, like,
276
a
pounds.
20-pack.
Suck
Well,
it.
you just packed on 20 of them.
Okay, and I'll shit fucking 35 out later. It's all good.
Sun Smashers, then we have got a blood feud on our hands, which would be
Jesus, I figured
awesome.
you'd be out this week because it's
Been a
Friday.
while since I got a good old
She's up
fashioned
at
blood
camp,
feud going.
and she works tonight,
4-0, baby.
Yeah.
which is completely retarded to me. She drove up to camp last night, and they didn't even leave until like 4:30 because I messaged her when I got off work, and I'm like, "Do you make it to camp yet?" And she's like, "No," and I'm like, "What do you mean no?" I was like, "Have you at least left?" She's like, "Kinda." I'm like, "What do you mean kinda?" She's like, "I'm currently at the store shopping for things for camp." It was already 20 after 4, so it's a 2-hour drive to the campsite. So I'm guessing they probably got there like somewhere between 6:30 and 7. And then by the time you get set up, it's probably 7:38. And then Michelle's an early bedder, so she was probably in bed by 10:30. What the fuck was the point? You got to leave at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock tonight to come back to go to work.
Yeah, I got a channel there, Brian.
Yeah, Mike's all set up now. Until something fucks him.
Fuzzy will not be the one.
If and no matter when.
No. It'll be damn this time, not Fuzzy.
No, Dan has made it abundantly fucking clear that he's only second Nick Man for all the perks and other work. So it ain't gonna be him.
Fucking joking. Jesus.
You're asleep
Christ.
half the time!
Oh, well. Hello, Grumpy. How are you today? Besides Grumpy,
I am not grumpy!
I have a pussy laying on my legs, and I am referring to a four-legged cat. I would be perfectly okay with that.
I can make that happen!
She can make that happen. You can beat me over them big ass titties too.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Why did I invite you?
Like, then we'll see me next time and be like, what the fuck happened to your face? I've been playing with them boobies. If I have another work week, like I did this week, I'm gonna disappear.
Why?
Because I got every fucking absurd, crazy job thrown my way. Every single one.
Then.
I do my job. That's the problem. I'm too fucking good at my job.
That's why I said stop being good at your job then.
I can't. It's just in my blood, bro. Like, you eating food is in your blood. Me being good at my job is in my blood. Dan loving chicken nuggets is in his blood. I mean...
No, Dan loving sleep and sleeping 12 hours a day is in his blood.
Not my fault I don't get enough sleep.
Good Lord, 12 hours a day? I'm lucky if I get 6. I wouldn't know what the fuck. I'd be awake for a week.
40 hours worth of closing. Shut up.
I work 40 hours a week, too. Thank you.
But you close every day.
No, I do physical labor every day.
No, he does everybody else's job every day.
It's in there.
So I got thrown a car yesterday. It was supposed to take me 3 days. By lunch today it was done.
I think you didn't catch it.
The car? No, it kind of smacked me in the face. So they bring this car in. It's a 2020 Chevy Blazer, right? And I'm looking at this car and I'm like, yo, where the fuck's the damage at? So they started telling me why it was there. And I guess it was going over one of the bridge underpasses up in town, and shit fell from the ceiling and peppered the fucking car. So it's got like stone chips all over it. So we're completely replacing the bumper. We're painting both fenders. We're painting all 4 doors. We're fixing the roof, so bumper had to come off, fender liners on both sides had to come off, wheel flare moldings had to come off, all this shit on the hood had to come off, running lights and headlights had to come out because they're getting replaced, headliner had to be dropped into, trim had to be removed, panoramic sunroof had to come out. You ever take one of those out? They're a pain in the fucking dick. Both rails had to come out, front windshield had to come out, so the trim for the front windshield had to come out, and all 4 doors had to be gutted. And everything on the
partridge in a pear tree.
And everything on the outside taken off. The bottom trims, the handles, the fucking drip edge, everything. Supposed to take me 3 days. Had it done less than a day and a half.
Oh, Typhlo. Or Typhon.
It's what Fuzzy does.
What'd you call him, dude?
Typhlo. I don't
I
know.
like that name. I like that name better.
Typhlo is from something. I can't remember. Typhlo.
And then-
Typhlo.
And then I got the shop foreman in trouble today.
Why?
Because he told me yesterday, was it yesterday? No, it was the day before. He had me cutting out a upper tie bar for a rad support. And when you to take out the radiator, the condenser, all that, because they have to change that. Well, the rad that's in there has a built-in intercooler to it that the tranny lines run to. Well, when you unplug those, you have to either cap them or free run them so that they run through an empty hose and cycle back into themselves so it doesn't spray all over the floor. He says, well, just disconnect this line here and hook this line up here instead, and it'll just do it without shooting out the other end. And I'm like, that's not going to work. He's like, just do what I tell you. You'll be fine. I'm like, okay. I wouldn't argue with him. So today I got asked to move the car out, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. And they're like, well, just do it. You'll be fine. As soon as I hit the ignition, fluid started spraying everywhere. That bitch lost about 6 quarts of tranny fluid in a matter of 5 seconds. Jason comes out, and he was like, what in the fuck happened here? And I was like, well, see, Casey told me to move this hose from here to here, and it would create a free cycle and wouldn't spray out. I told him he was crazy. He told me to do it anyways. I'm too new to go arguing with my floor foreman, so I just did what I was told. He was like, nah, fuck Fuck that. Don't ever do that shit again. From now on, you do it the way that you know is right.
Queen Tyrene coming at you live from the HBC.
I was like,
Sure.
okay. I was like, okay. I was like, Casey, you heard him.
Got some new converts today, and guess what? They
I was like, the
brought
next
us
time I
the
tell you you're
secret
wrong,
home
you can't
badge.
argue with me.
If that doesn't earn them a special place in the family, I don't know what does. But first, I want to get real for a sec. You've
Oh, yeah,
all
dude, we had
accepted
fucking
me,
food
even though I wasn't
everywhere.
born a man.
Casey, he'll
My
probably
first
argue with
words
you
weren't
anyway.
blood
He'll
feud
lose.
or ribcage
He'll lose.
splunker. But now
I'm
we're
not one to
all
argue with when it
family,
comes to what I
and
do.
family is forever.
Just like, I'm not going to walk into war and argue with you. You know what I mean? Like, don't argue with me when I tear down vehicles every fucking day. All day long. Like, I'm not going to go to McDonald's and tell Dan how to cook the fucking Big Mac. It's just, it's not going to happen.
Huh?
Huh? He's like, what? I heard my name.
I wasn't paying attention.
I said, I'm not going to come to McDonald's and tell you how to cook a Big Mac, just like I don't expect people to tell me how to tear down vehicles.
That's fair.
I mean, like, certain aspects of people's lives, they do it every day, you just don't argue with it.
That is fair. I will give you that.
What do you want there? Yes, I ate all that food. I shared no pizza rolls, I shared no pierogies, and I sure as fuck didn't share any pizza. Now go eat your dog food. Oh god. I ate so much now I'm gonna burp every time I move. They weren't just regular pierogies though. I put butter in there, I put garlic salt, I put onion salt, I put some minced onions, I put some Italian seasoning. Ah, man.
So, our household has come to one conclusion over the last couple of days.
This should be interesting. Is this conclusion in regards to you or your mother?
Neither. Actually, in regards to my father.
Oh, this should be interesting.
He needs supervision.
He needs supervision. What did he buy this time?
So, remember how I told you that my house is kind of like Fort Knox? There's a firearm around every corner?
Yes.
He decided
He didn't have
he was
enough.
going to spend it. Exactly. So,
Now, is there a firearm every step, or?
No, but I will say this. If an elephant decides to walk through my front door, we got it covered.
Oh, no, he did not.
Gun case right by the
he
front
did.
door.
He did.
Which one?
The 5.77 Tyrannosaur.
Oh, yes. When can I come up and play? When can I come up and play with it?
That was also a good question.
You need to ask your father.
Probably at the same time I get to play with it.
Fuzzy Mike's, yeah, right. He'll let me play with it before you. Wouldn't that piss you off?
So, the funny story is that the 5.7 Tyrannosaur, there's only 24 ever made. You know how much he paid?
Too much.
More than he probably should.
Too much.
More than his car.
That's what I thought.
I will tell you that right now. He paid way too much.
He got the thing for around 6,500.
Oh, hell.
Hey, guess what I found out the other night? Forgot to
He's
tell
at
you
the
that.
rock house. Well, the other night I wasn't around because you never hit me up, and I assumed you were busy.
I do not have to teach Miss Michelle how to shoot. She already knows. And she has
Thank
a concealed
God.
carry permit.
Thank God, somebody with brains.
I was like, wow. She looked at me the other day and she was like, are you scared of guns? I just laughed at her. I was like, I take that as a no. I was like, sweetheart, I got weapons you wish you could get your hand on. She's like, what do you mean? I was like, someday you'll see. I was like, but that stays close to the belt because what I pay a year is fucking ridiculous to have them.
Well,
So
better to need them and not use them. You know, not have a choice. To use.
Okay,
They get used, just
when-
not for that
when you
reason.
when you pay 10 grand a year for 2 guns,
Oh, fuck.
Along with some new Let's
Uh-huh.
Plays. Signing off
Oh,
for
what
now.
are you, a
Don't
freaking
forget
flyer
to
of the
like,
ATF?
follow, and obey.
Well, Fuzzy has a custom AK-47 with a custom firing pin in it, so it can shoot single shot, 3-round burst, or full auto.
Broadcast center opens once again.
And I have a
Damn,
retired
new
pretty
head?
cool.
US,
And
huh?
receive your skins.
And I have a retired US 50 cal sniper rifle that my uncle got for me.
Mine's a lot.
It does weigh a lot.
I found
That's
some
why.
sharpened katanas for under 200 the other day. I was actually kind of impressed. I didn't buy them, but I found some.
That's why I can't watch the movie Navy SEALs with Charlie Sheen and crew, because they walk around carrying them motherfuckers and shooting them standing straight up. No. You might get 1 or 2 rounds off. After that, you're not going to do it anymore. But yeah, she pulled her little firearm out of her fucking bag, and she was like, oh, I got a concealed carry permit. And I was like, that's cute.
Go travel around in my circle of friends. You're gonna wish. You're gonna see some real guns there, honey.
I literally looked at her. I was like, if I've ever got to make a phone call or ever got to be broke out, you're going to see an arsenal that you didn't believe was possible for people to own. And she's like, what's that mean? I was like, just hope that day never comes.
You there. How are your last breaths going?
I was like, all I got to do is make one phone call.
My grandfather made it the purchase.
Oh boy, what did you get?
So, have you ever seen the channel Kentucky Ballistics
Yes.
on YouTube?
Yes.
You know the 600 overkill?
Yes.
That would be the one. Dan, help!
My God.
Yes.
Lately, my father and grandfather have been on the recoil junkie list.
Mm-hmm.
And they started looking at the elephant rifles. Just
Oh, I love
call
elephant rifles. Those things are freaking huge, and I love
call
it.
it. I
You ever
call
seen
it
a shell
bragging.
for one of those? Yeah.
I call it bragging rights.
So, Christina, aka Sunshine, aka Michelle's daughter, got a AR style 22 for her birthday.
Oh, it's the kid.
She's 11. Well, she's now 12.
The fuck?
She put 500 rounds through it her birthday weekend.
Go kid.
Dude, you know what the craziest part is? 97% of her shots hit fucking target.
Oh, we're gonna get along famously.
At 100 fucking yards, dude. I'm like, that's impressive. Yeah, Michelle wants to go shooting when I get my new handgun. She's like, you'll have to bring some new toys out. I was like, fuck too. Last time I did that, I almost went to jail. I'm serious. I didn't know what all I had to do to get clearance to take them to the range. Oh my God.
ATF put a hold on you.
Dude, I'll never do that again.
Range instructor walks over. What you doing?
Range instructor. No, dude.
Composition
I
suits
got
you.
there. I got set up. I let fucking probably 4 rounds go through the 50 cal and got pulled up on by SWAT. If I wouldn't have had my paperwork on me, I would have lost my guns on the spot.
Leave it to Fuzzy.
I did not know the clearances that I had to go through to be able to take them to the range. Did you know that if you take a custom gun with a custom firing pin in it, the range has to be closed to everybody but you and your party?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
That's why I don't do custom. Well, I mean, I do, but nothing involving the firing pin because it's a pain in the ass.
Pain in the ass isn't even the word, man.
Okay, it's my word because
This
I
gun's
have
on me, Mike,
experience
if
in
you need anything. Or, you know, you can do that.
I told Michelle she was retarded the other day.
I didn't do it.
No, she messages me and says we might not be going to camp this weekend. I said, what do you mean? I said, I know how much you've been looking forward to going to camp. And she's like, well, hospice just said that Graham might only have a day or two left to live, and if that's the case, we're not going. And I was like, well, that sucks. And she's like, yeah, but... And I'm like, but what? She's like, I figured if we don't go to camp, then I can have you over and you can meet my stepdad and my mom. I was like, what a fucking way to meet the family, idiot.
Strikes again.
I mean,
Support local business. Sell to Marcus.
Like, who the fuck wants to meet the girlfriend's family that way?
You know where to find me.
we will chalk it up
Skills to
to
get the kills, idiot.
losing sense of her faculties because of a impending doom.
I told her, I said, we're gonna notch this one up as you being tired and not thinking straight, because that's some kind of bullshit my ex-wife was saying.
Ouch!
Am I wrong? I wonder how Gavin's enjoying clitoris.
Oh, what?
They don't call them clitoris. They call them clitoris.
Racks up my sleeve.
I didn't.
No, here's the best part of that. Bonnie and Gavin both do it, and they do it to his face.
Yeah, that's kind of funny.
I think it's freaking hilarious. It's funny because they have tab too. Like, she'll yell at him. She goes, "You can't say that to him." And they'll look at her and be like, "Fine, I'll just call my dad and go home."
That is your target.
Tab shuts up. Like, what is she gonna say to that? Then they come home and tell me, "Oh my God, really? Like, come on." Bonnie looked at me the other day. She was like, "Come on, Dad, it's kind of funny." I was like, "That's not the point, child."
Aha! Revolt back. There you are.
Well, I mean,
You are forgotten.
we could chalk it up to children you know better,
It's not mine.
but if they're anything like us, that's gonna be no bueno.
Oh, just wait. So how about the other night when Michelle was over here? I got to be the bad guy.
Oh,
I told her I'm really good at being the bad guy. But she's yelling at her kids. So the kids came over and they seen the Xbox and immediately wanted to play on the Xbox. I was like, go for it. Michelle's like, you're going to regret that. I was like, how am I going to regret that? I was like, don't you mean you're going to regret that? And so dinner got done. We all ate. They went back to playing on the Xbox. Somehow Minecraft ended up downloaded on my console. I'm not happy about that. Whatever. Whatever. Right? So Michelle starts yelling at him around like 8:30. Like, she's like, come on, guys. We need to go. Like, by the time we get home, you guys get showered. It's going to be well past your bedtimes. Like, it's time to go. They didn't budge. Finally, at about 9 o'clock, I got tired of listening to Michelle yell at the kids to get ready. And I was like, do you want me to be the bad guy so you don't have to? And she's like, sure, if you want. And I got up from the bar stool, walked over to the Xbox, pushed the power button. The kids went, hey,
Don't let it out of your
your
sight.
mother's told
I
you
lost it
3
once.
times now.
Won't lose
It's
it
time
again.
to get ready to go home. Get your asses moving. She looks at me, she goes, oh, you're really good at being the bad guy. I was like, you haven't seen anything yet.
you have no idea.
I was like, I can be a very nice bad guy, or I can be a very mean bad asshole. It's totally up to the person that I'm directing it towards. Ask anybody that knows Fuzzy.
What makes it so fun?
Oh, I was sleep on the floor, mate. What do you want, Bear? I can't wait till your parents come home and you leave me the fuck alone. You rodent.
Fuzzy,
Yes.
you like extreme sports, right?
Depends. You tell me to download rugby, I'm going to tell you to eat my ass.
Wait, download what?
Rugby, I'm going to tell you to eat my ass.
No,
Fuzzy don't do rugby.
no.
Okay.
There's another game on Ubisoft Plus called Steep.
Got a head and a
It's,
jar.
Am I cooking vegetables?
Ah, no
No,
way!
it's
No.
snowboarding,
She's my best friend.
wingsuiting, and something else.
So something else Dan can kick my ass in. Wonderful.
Probably.
Come on. Know anything about these COV statues?
Ugh, the children of the vault have been leaving these.
Right now, Fuzzy is cleaning up the second floor of his hotel.
You know what? We're gonna stick it to those
Yes,
wannabe
I'm still
gods and
playing
make our
this.
own idols. In my image. Yeah, good idea. From chiseled jaw to legendary calves.
I made
First
40
off,
grand off a
Go
wedding.
find all my wanted posters. P.S. I am very
Dan, you want to go
wanted.
grab that
We're gonna
head?
pull this off. We're gonna need those pictures of me to feed into the 3D
You can grab
scanner
my
thing.
head.
Then we can start printing out the statues that look like
Did
me
I fuck
instead.
up?
That'll really tick off the Calypsos.
No, I
I didn't go
did. I
from
forgot to grab
Hyperion
it when I was
accountant to
up there.
bandit war chief just to follow orders again. But, you know, after I refused to join that stupid cult, Tyrene Calypso put a bounty on my sculpted ass. And the rest of me too. But I'm still alive, baby! And I'm still shaking it, bro!
Oh, I had Chris laughing so hard at work today. He literally had to stop working.
Vaughn, I did not know what you were shaking.
I wasn't shaking anything. We were talking about
not you.
something, and somehow the word pepperoni came out of someone's mouth, and Chris was like, "Do you like the little pepperonis or the big pepperonis up your ass?" And I was like, "Neither, smartass. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, I prefer to go to Sam's Club, buy 10, 15-pound log of hamburger, and throw that down the tunnel without hitting the sidewalls." He started laughing so hard, he fucking had to quit working.
Oh.
He started laughing. He looked at me and he was like, "Oh my fucking God, you're going to fit in well here."
Mike, I found a gun chest.
Ooh!
Boys.
Hi.
All we have to do is go to Mikey's house. We're going to have all the fucking guns we want.
Pretty much.
Since Dad's got an addiction, it's not the alcohol, it's the firearms.
He got that from his father. Well, you know it's bad when you finally get invited to your grandfather's inner sanctum and he's got a surprise hiding behind the walls.
Oh, yeah.
And by walls as in he opened up the fucking safe door and there's a fucking walk-in safe.
Uh-huh. Oh, so when a kid I've known since I moved out in the Mount Pleasant, Scottsdale area, when his dad was still alive, they redid their living room. I actually helped him and his dad build a gun safe that was built into the wall that you could not tell it was there.
Cool.
When their house caught fire, it was the only place in the whole house that did not get fucking damaged by the fucking fire.
Dope.
It was. It was.
Good craftsmanship right there.
Oh, dude, that was like a fucking 2-month project.
They must have been
It was
interrogating
fucking
her
crazy.
in
It
VR.
was fun.
You know, we used that same tech back
Well,
in Hyperion
crazy.
when we caught a corporate spy. Or when someone's broccoli salad got stolen from the break room and I didn't have time to make more.
She messages me today,
Anyway,
right?
Vic's trapped in a virtual torture chamber.
And
You
she
gotta go and
says,
get her out.
You want me to go
Good morning. I messaged her back. I said, good morning. She goes, I don't mean to bug you while you're at work, but I have service right now, and I figured I'd message you for a little bit. And I was like, girl, message me whenever the hell you want. I was like, whether I'm at work or not, you're not bugging me.
I'm an analog man.
She doesn't text me when I'm at work.
Surprised the COV are using VR tech, but you know, then again, it's pretty cheap these days.
Like, she refuses
Maybe we make
to.
entire worlds in there and just live in them.
Her and Bonnie were talking about something the other day, and she's like, why didn't you just message my dad while he was working? She's like, I don't bug your dad while he's working.
Shocker.
Well, you know what my smart ass little fucking daughter said?
What?
She looks at Michelle and she was like, probably should have taught my mother how to do that. I was like, what the fuck?
You know,
She is your kid.
She is my
This
kid.
relationship with her and Michelle is kind of scary.
Dude, scary isn't even the word. They're already talking about showing each other how to cook different things. And, like, Michelle walked out the door and Bonnie looked at me. As soon as she walked out the door, she was like, I love Michelle. Her kids are just a little annoying. I was like, oh, God. Like, I was petrified to have her over here, dude. Nope. Bonnie loves her. And then I guess the first words out of Tab's mouth the other day when she picked Bonnie up. She picked Bonnie up Wednesday after school. She looked at Bonnie when Bonnie got in the car and was like, so, how's your dad and his girlfriend's relationship going? And she was like, it's none of your fucking business.
You there. How are your last breaths going?
Fair fucking enough.
I was like, God damn, kid.
Hot damn.
She's not wrong. It's
She's
She
not.
is not.
Not at all. I wasn't even mad at her. I laughed.
I guess that's completely fair, but damn.
like, this is, like, from an outside perspective looking in, it's almost like this is your kid's first time to actually speak up and be heard.
It is. It is.
About the stupid shit that their mom does.
I told Michelle about that shit. She started laughing. She's like, that's fucking hilarious. She's like, she's not wrong. And I'm like, no, she's not.
Take her to the exit console inside the construct. That'll rebuild her body in the meat space. I need my best brunette in one meaty piece. Oh,
I made her all
BT dubs.
awkward the
When
other
they
day.
uploaded her, it probably fragmented her recent
She called me
memories.
about something. She
You're
wouldn't
gonna
get off
try to
fucking
find
phone.
them
So I was
to
like, hey,
remind her who she is
since
when
all
she
you want
wakes
to do is
up.
chat my fucking ear off because I'm assuming clitoris is at work.
What up, me? Our idiot
And she's like, oh my God, not you
too.
too. And I was like, well, a cunt's a cunt. So, I mean, what do you want me to say? I was like, anyways, question for you, since you and Clitoris are living on this fucking wild side and you do all this fucking retarded shit that I told you weren't allowed to do when we were together, I was like, do you know anywhere you can go skinny dipping without getting in trouble? She was like, wait, what? It's like, you heard me. She's like, who the fuck are you going skinny dipping with? I was like, A, that's none of your business. B, that doesn't answer my fucking question. No. It gets better. She's like, well, I need to know who you're going skinny dipping with so I have an idea where to tell you. And I was like, well, let's just say for amusement that it's your mother.
For amusement, that is your mom.
And to clear up any confusion, yes.
Boy, the conversation got real quiet real fucking quick. She's like, I'm going to pretend you didn't say that. I was like, I don't give a fuck what you do. Just answer my damn question. I've lost the filter when it comes to her. I just say the most absurd shit just to annoy her. Oh, you.
Where can you find full leather bodysuits? Asking for a friend.
I asked her that, and she tried to be a smart ass. She's like,
The children of the
that's
vault.
been Dan.
Those idiots
I
are
asked her
always
what I
buying
asked her.
crazy
She tried to be a
alien stuff
smart
like
ass,
that.
and she
We're
goes,
empty
oh, I thought you were going to
slips.
ask me a question about, like, the sex toys in the bedroom. I was like, first off, if you're using sex toys in bedroom to do pleasure, maybe you should have went with a fucking guy that doesn't fucking know what a dick and a vagina look like. I was like, you should have stuck with somebody that was educated. I was like, second of all, I don't need any fucking experience from you in the bedroom. I was like, remember, you're the one that just kind of lay there like a dead fucking log.
Yeah.
My goal is to get it to the point that she hates calling me, that she just stops calling me.
I mean, that's one way to do it.
That's my goal.
Yeah, I mean, if it works.
Uh-huh. I'm trying to make it work. Just leave me be.
I got a hard reset. Dan, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
I got a hard reset. My system's getting all screwy.
Okay.